Aside from Bernie, I've heard other speakers. Senator Ray, for example, although maybe not a senator anymore. Can you still be a senator when you're wearing an orange jumpsuit and breaking rocks in the hot sun? Right there is the kind of thing I don't know. But we're way off course, because what I was getting to was the fact that every single one of those speakers had notes in hand, sometimes cards, sometimes, as in Bernie's case, a bunch of papers, which had gotten away from him, perhaps more than once, but that might have been his sense of humor, and there'd certainly been lots of laughter, especially the first few times it happened, but I'd never seen a speaker with no notes at all, not until now. Dame Ariadne Carlisle held no notes. All she had was a gold pen, a big fat one, dangling from the fingers of one hand. Here's something crazy. I wanted that big fat gold pen. I wanted it bad. Normally, I don't chew on metal, but I was sure that this gold pen would be charmingly springy to chew on, as long as I didn't really chew but just sort of held it in my mouth, not too hard, not too soft, but just right. That, by the way, is the kind of thing I do know. Dame Ariadne Carlisle stood behind the podium. Things got very quiet in Bookville. Her eyes took in the crowd, green eyes, with something cat-like about them, beyond doubt. Iggy, curled up in Mrs. Parsons' lap, made a sharp little whine in the back of his throat. Iggy missed a lot, but he wasn't missing the cat problem. That was how obvious it was. Mrs. Parsons gave him a gentle pat or two. Good luck with that. I got ready for just about anything. "Thank you all for coming," Dame Ariadne said. "If it weren't for you," she made a slow, sweeping gesture with the gold pen, "there would be no me." That brought a gasp or two from the audience. Mrs. Parsons put her free hand over her heart, and she wasn't the only one doing that. A book lay on the podium. Dame Ariadne held it up so everyone could see. On the cover was a picture of a Christmas stocking with the handle of a gun poking out the top, a gun that looked a lot like our .38 Special. I began liking Dame Ariadne, if only just a little. She opened the book. "Bad or Good," she said. "Number 99 in the Trudy Tremaine Christmas Mystery Series. Chapter 1. Snow fell softly on the sleeping Cotswold village of Potherington, soft and steady for a night and a day, which was St. Ambrose Day, and the following night. It rounded all the corners, smoothed what could be smoothed, and smothered any sound in the village, a village known throughout the West Country for its quiet in any case. Nevertheless, Miss Eleanor Pottle, the village postmistress who lived in Honeycomb Cottage, the last residence on Lavender Lane, sat up in her bed with the conviction she had heard something.